to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. And now the time has come. 36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Scores up top with a left.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see it.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That's a good block by Blood.
Do that again. That looks good. Do that one more time. Stay away from those.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Little head knocking with that right hand. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Lights Out. Left to the body.
That's it.
Good block. Lights Out's left, landing well. Halfway through this round here. Good looking jab there. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Blood sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting. You know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Lights Out showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
Move your head. Move your head.
He just missed that shot up top. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Work the body.
Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Lights out, showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Jump on it. Back to the body.
Crawford's punch didn't come close. A well-timed right hand by Lights Out. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job.
Able to dismiss that body shot. And we come to the end of the round. Lights Out's up a round here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go. Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
He missed with that headshot. Now hugging on the inside.
Focus.
An accurate left by Blood. Able to cover up that gut. Targeting the left hand to the body. Halfway through round number 4.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. Now he ties up there. Good block by Lights Out. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Blood.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Teddy, he's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one, because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Blood.
Relax. Come on, now, relax. Don't let him get at you.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Halfway into round number 5 here. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Blood. Lights out's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Hook, hook, he wide open for the hook.
Ten seconds to go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Blood's gaining. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? One, two, three, four, five. Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
You see him holding on. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Halfway through round 6. Able to get rid of that one. Lights out showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
That was a miss by Blood. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Nice strike after catching one by Blood. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
How about that left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lights Out. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Blood. Lights Out showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
You're still not moving enough. Come on, now move. There you go. There you go.
Lights Out's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Come on, man.
Crawford's hit by a counter punch there. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Back to the body.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Stay with me. Come on, champ, get out of
He
there.
is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Keep working the body.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round, and I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
That's okay, that's okay. Let it go, let it go.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. What an intense left hand by Lights Out. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Good flush shot upstairs. Lights Out's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Fine looking right hand by Lights Out.
Keep working, keep working.
Lights Out's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time.
Unload.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Great work with the left hand by Blood.
Hold on to it.
This is it.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent
Focus.
walking in. You want to stay on the outside?
Go.
Use that jab.
Nice block by Blood. Not precise at all by Lights Out. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lights Out so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
You got to see that. Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for him.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Final chance. Last 10 seconds of round 9. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Lights Out. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that.
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Defense. We need to see some more defense. He's tired, Chance. Come on, now's your chance.
That's a huge left he just scored with. And round 10 comes to an end. Round number 11 scheduled for 12. Time to look at Teddy's scorecard. Lights out's out in front. Teddy, what does he have to do to secure this win?
Don't be like Billy Conn was years ago against Joe Louis in the late rounds, actually the 13th round, where all of a sudden his corner told him, just box, keep doing what you're doing, you can't lose. He said, no, I'm going to knock him out. Don't do that. Keep boxing.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Lights out's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Crawford's putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher. But, Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches. And what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and, hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Crawford.
Relax. Come on now, relax.
And now he's targeting upstairs. A stabbing right hand comes in by Lights Out. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Clean and crisp. That is the way to describe the punching we've seen out of him tonight. Not much left in this fight. Teddy, not much doubt as to who's controlling.
No, a triangle is better than a square. Why? More size. And he has shown me a lot of size. Given angles, counter punching, working inside, working outside. That's why he's the man.
Little head hunting with the left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Blood. Crawford's reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Blood. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Final minute of this final round of this fight.
Pace yourself. Pace back to the body.
Up top with the right hand. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Blood. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. So a unanimous decision win by lights out. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.